Hello students, how are you all? Dear students, as you know that in the previous session we have studied about the chapter number 3 of statistics, and the chapter name was uh, the census and sample method of collection of data. Now we will continue our study with some more important content of the chapter. The first content is demerits of census method. So dear students, there are some demerits of census method, so we will know about it. The first demerit is costly. The census method is very costly and it requires huge cost. Second, large manpower. Using census method, if we want to use the census method, so it requires large manpower, and also uh, it requires the training to the investigators. And the next one is not suitable for large investigation. If the universe comprises a large number of items, then this method is not suitable for that because it is a costly method. Now we will know about the sample method. Sample method is widely used in our day-to-day life. A lady in the kitchen, for example, test only a grain or two of the rice to know whether the rice is boiled or not. By examining only a few drops of blood, a doctor determines the blood group of a person. So this is the sample method, and this method is suitable only when there are some suitability of the sample method. Sample method is particularly suitable when the size of the population is very large, very high degree of accuracy is not needed, intensive examination of diverse items is not required, and when different units of the universe are broadly similar to each other. In that condition only the sample method is used. Now we will know about the merits of the sample method. Economical. Sample method is economical method because it does not require huge cost. Time saving. Sample method is time saving. It requires less time as compared to census method. Identification of errors, because some samples are selected by the investigators, so it is easy to find out the mistakes in that. Large investigation, because investigation is done on the basis of the samples, so large investigation can be done, or we can say that uh, large part of the universe can be examined by using sample method. More scientific, and sample method is more scientific than census method. And now we can see that there are some demerits of sample method. Partial. The first demerit is partial. It is only a partial investigation of the universe because each and every items are not covered in this method. Wrong conclusions. If the selected samples does not represent the characteristics of the universe, the study may end up with wrong conclusions. Difficulty in selecting representative samples, and there is a difficulty that how to select the samples while using sample method. Difficulty in framing a sample. Sometimes the universe may be so diverse that it becomes difficult to frame a sample. Specialized knowledge. Sampling involves set of technical procedures. One must have the technical knowledge of choosing a representative sample from the universe. Persons who are well versed with all the techniques of the sampling are not easily available. So, dear students, related home assignment will be given to you, and you are suggested to listen this content again and again for your better understanding, and you have to do the home assignment work in your fair notebooks.